How are you? Thank you for having me today. And I have nothing. I've been sitting here just thinking about life and I just have nothing. Nothing other than just looking at the blue sky right in front of me. The cars are driving by. I'm sure you can hear the dog barking in the background. The washing machine or the dryer. And I'm just sitting here observing everything and just take it in. Just taking it all in. And I'm gonna be honest. I kept on thinking about the past. Even though this morning I told myself that, I'm gonna let the past go, let the futures go for today, and I'm just gonna live in the present. But just can't stop my brain from thinking about those things. I just feel like that I just need to come to term with it. Come to term with all of it. And just let myself be. Let myself think of all of it. And accept it. Accept things for what they are. What happened, happened. And what's in the past belongs to the past. And it's alright to think about them. But what's not alright is just to keep on dwelling onto it. And let them paralyze you from moving on, moving forward. These days gonna keep on passing by. These weeks, these months, these years gonna pass by. And one day you're gonna look back. One day you will look back. Because right now you're looking back to your early 20. Because you're getting close to late 20. We always look back. But what we do now matter. Because it is whether we put one foot in front of the other and move on with our life and move forward and keep on trying better, even just a little bit, but just a little bit, but keep on going every single day. Eventually we'll get there. But I just don't want to get fixated on the future too much and let it distract me from enjoying the journey, the progress of getting there. Yeah, even though things aren't looking so good right now. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna keep on being like this for the rest of my life. No. The rain won't keep on going and going forever. It will stop and the sunshine, rainbow will come out again. And these rainy days, they're not bad. the blessing in disguise. All the bad thing that happened to you. They are the blessing in disguise. Well, how am I so certain of that? Well, I am nobody. I don't know anything. And what do I know, right? But it just from my experience, all of the bad thing, every single one of them, taught me something. The day that I lost my sister, the day that she passed away, it was probably one of the worst days. Standing there, looking at the nurses and doctor, doing CPR to revive her, and then you were looking at the monitor, the heart monitor. You will go back for 5-10 seconds, and then they stop doing the CPR, and then they will wait, but then they stop going up and down with just a straight line again, and they try again, and then the heart will come back, but then it will go straight line again. Watching her having multiples IV bags that is trying to support her lung, like all of her organ, trying to keep her alive. All of the tubes going into her mouth, everything. They try everything to keep her alive, but none of it mattered. The entire family were standing there in the ICU's hospital, and it was amazing how they let us all in, because they only let 2 people come in at a time, but this time it was like 20 of us sitting there in the hallway crying, watching her through the glass doors. And then we went inside. We all said goodbye to her. We all said goodbye to her, except her daughter. She didn't want her to come. She didn't want her daughter to come to see her in that condition. She didn't want her to think that, to have a picture of her mom looking so bad. So her daughter wasn't there to say her last goodbye. And even until this day, I don't know if we did the right thing of not letting her see her mom for her last time. But at least she's living with us now. We're taking care of her. But still, I cannot imagine not having your mom at such a young age. She's only 9, and this happened almost 3 years ago. So she was like 6. But yeah, it's almost 3 years. And her passing away taught me what it's like to be living a life that is true to yourself. Her passing away remind me of how fleeting life could be. You could be here one day talking normally, and then the next day you could be gone. Somehow, I don't know. And we don't know when would be our last. And yet, we'll keep on doing the things that we don't want just to fit in, just to make other people happy, Well, I'm just talking about myself personally. But I'm saying we, but it is just me. You know, we do things to please other people. We do things to meet their expectation. We do things so they could be proud of us, even though those things are not aligned with our value of what we want. Her dad taught me a lot of things. A lot of things. So after she passed away, you know, I realized a lot of things, and I think I found my new self. And I just letting go of the need to please anybody, letting go of the need to do things that other people would do just to fit in. So what did I do? I let go of that degrees, and even though the salon is not my dream, but it's still better than sitting behind a computer typing codes. I prefer talking to people and getting to know them. You don't know how interesting people are until you talk to them. But I'm just saying that all of the bad things that happen, they somehow taught you something to make you wiser, to make you more aware, to wake you up from the dream that you live in, to wake you up from daydreaming, walking around, dressing like everybody else, work like everybody else, do everything's like everybody else. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. It's just that I just feel like I don't have to waste my life doing things that killing me alive, doing things that make me feel like I have to drag myself out of bed in the morning to get to work. I don't want to grow old until I turn 70, 80 and look back and I did not live a life that was true to myself. But I was too scared of other people's opinion of me, that I live someone else's dream, that I live someone else's way of thinking. And I did what everybody else did, just because that's what everybody else do. So I have to do it. But what if that's not the way? What if you lived your life that was true to yourself? Something that would make you happy. You don't have to feel happy, but you can feel more content and at peace with yourself when you do it. Maybe that's the way to live. But what do I know? I am fucked up myself. And I still am. Messing things up over and over again. And actually I'm in the middle of the mess right now, not knowing what to do with my life. But you know what? Thinking that I have it all really helped me a lot. Not having it all, not like having all the money, but having all of the things that I ever wanted. All of the things that I used to wish for. I used to wish that I had my own place. I used to wish that I owned a car. I used to wish that I could be able to cook for myself, have a TV for myself. I used to wish this life, and now I'm living it, and yet I dwell on myself because of the mistakes that I made and the career that I'm on, because it's not like everybody else, and it's not as you know what I'm saying. It's like this job that I have. People will look down on me if they know, right? And then what? What does it matter? What does it matter what you do for a living? As long as you're not robbing anybody else, as long as you're not hurting anybody, why does it matter? And yet, in my mind, I still think that, and it's really hold me back from living the life I really wanted. But just think about it. The people that would stay in your life, those are the people that you really, really need. Because the people that left because they knew who I am and what I do now, those are not the right people for me. And I should glad that it happened. I should glad that I have this job and those people left because they knew what I do now and they left. And I'm glad that they did, because those people were never meant for me. They were never the right people for me. So just keep your heads up. Get your head up and keep on going and just do what you do. And the right people will come along. And the right people will come and stay. And that's when you know those are the right people. Not the fake one. But what do I know? Who am I to say? I just feels bad for whoever listening to this. You know, it's just like depressing. But if you made it this far, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.